side of the new coach of the University of Michigan, Jim Harbaugh, the man of the hour in Ann Arbor, is the interim athletic director who brought him home, Jim Hackett, and I am thrilled to have him join me now here on the Rich Eisen Show. Jim, thanks for joining this program.
Hi, Rich. Go Blue.
Go Blue right back at you. You know, you played for Bo. What would Bo be thinking right now to see Jim Harbaugh stepping to a podium and be one of his successors in his office?
My goodness, he would be so proud and would not say much. You know, he would just have that look of satisfaction and confidence.
The interim athletic director, Jim Hackett, joining me here. When was the first time you reached out to Jim Harbaugh about this gig, Jim?
Well, it just a few weeks ago. You know, one of the great things, Rich, that I learned about Jim, which I could read everything I needed to and talk to lots of people, was that he's so respectful of the covenants that he had with the people he worked for, that he didn't want to, you know, in an insincere way, start talking to Michigan until he was done with his assignment. So I thought, as an employer, a future employer, I love that about this guy.
So at what point did you face-to-face meet with him? When was the first time you did that?
Yesterday.
No kidding.
No.
So were you as nervous as I was? I was as nervous as a cat trying to read the tea leaves here, Jim.
Yeah, well, I've put a lot of time, Rich, into thinking through every part of this. I mean, you know, business has a way of doing these things, game theory and, you know, the choices. But frankly, the best insight I can give you is that we bonded very quickly, not around him being coach, but the future of the program. And it was just such a simple decision from that to say, you're the head coach.
Right. Jim Hackett, the interim athletic director of the University of Michigan, joining me here. A couple more quick questions as I'm up against the hard out of this program. Are you concerned with how long he's going to be there? So many people are so nervous that he's just going to be a quick, 4 years and out, maybe go back to the NFL just like Pete Carroll was able to chase that ring in his early 60s.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that the 7-year deal is an attempt to secure that, but separately, the program has such bandwidth that I think it's going to challenge him for a long time.
And what about the previous administrations and the support, the recruiting dollars and the support of the football program that perhaps, to be very honest, predecessors of Jim Harbaugh would say wasn't there for them? What about that issue, Jim?
Well, it's funny. We're in a room right now budgeting for the assistant coaches and all of that, and we're in great shape. He feels really good about the commitment by the University of Michigan.
And what about you? You going to lose an interim tag? What do you think?
Well, I haven't even, to be really candid, I haven't had time to think about that. And the reason for that is that I thought my first assignment was about getting this done, and I have a couple other issues. And then one day I'm going to sit down with the president and talk about both of our interests in that.
Well, Jim, I appreciate you calling in. And on behalf of every single Maize and Blue alum, football-loving alum, thank you, Jim. I mean, this is just monster big. This just fires everybody up. Getting Jim Harbaugh back is a coup. I know you know that, but I just wanted to say thank you for that.
You bet, Rich. Hey, our guy came home.
He did. Jimmy came home, didn't he? Didn't he, right?
That's it.
He did. And anything I can do, please reach out, okay?
Okay, thanks for the time.
Yo, you bet. No, thank you. That's Jim Hackett.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.